Last night was a dud. We didn't hear any Sasquatch activity at all, so that makes it even more important to talk to people nearby who might have run into Sasquatches this time of year. The town hall meeting will be held at the Savannah American Legion. Certainly, we're gonna get a couple more reports from the base itself, or at least I hope we will. And if not from the base, possibly sighting reports that happen around the base, on land that we have access to. Those are the ones I'm gonna be looking for tonight.
Hello, Georgia.
Yeah, thank you very much for coming out. We'd like to extend a special welcome to those people who are either currently serving in the armed forces or have done so in the past. For those about to squatch, we salute you.
Who saw one? Who saw Bigfoot?
My name is Brian. I had an experience in 2007. Me and my wife decided we was gonna ride four-wheelers throughout the night. So we pulled off, sat there about 5 minutes. Stuff started coming down around us. It sounded like big rocks, big pieces of wood. You could hear something walking through the water. And there's no houses anywhere around it.
I was walking along just fine. To my right, I heard something. It sounded very heavy, and I was maybe 10 feet from it. I had a cross around my neck, I grabbed it. I looked back one time, and when I looked back, its head was just following me.
My incident happened about the spring of 2006. I saw a figure on the right-hand side of the road. It was very dark brown, very shaggy. It started to cross the road. I actually have 2 degrees in biology, and I've done a lot of field research, and I've never seen anything like this before. I thought, just drive, just drive, just drive, just drive, just drive. I just wanted to get past it. I was so scared.
Okay, my name is Irvin. I'm from Metter, Georgia. It's about an hour north of here. It's on the Canoochee River, is where my land is. There was a legend of a swamp monster in the Canoochee River. I've certainly heard a lot of spooky noises out there.
When was the last time you heard spooky sounds?
This hunting season. If you guys are interested, you're more than welcome to come out to my place.
We had a great turnout at Town Hall, and many witnesses came forward with reports.
From behind me, I heard some very loud footsteps.
All of a sudden, I heard this just roar. About a few minutes later, I heard a whoop.
We noticed a lot of these reports were centered around the Ogeechee and Canoochee rivers. There are 3 witnesses in those areas that the guys are going to follow up with.
I'm on my way to go meet with Jamie, the young woman from the town hall meeting that saw her when she was about 15 years old walking down a dirt road one night. We saw at town hall meeting a lot of the reports we got from the witnesses were along the Ogeechee River, and this is no different. This whole property slopes downhill, and this creek over here runs right into the Ogeechee. I'm hoping after I talk to Jamie, I can figure out why the Squatches are using this river. Thanks for meeting me on such a lousy day. So, Jamie, you gotta tell me what happened that night, where you got dropped off, which way you were walking, where the thing was, all that.
Okay. Well, I was walking home, and I got dropped off at that dirt road. It was about 11:30 that night, full moon. My boyfriend dropped me off. I was walking all the way down to my house, and I heard a big, loud, heavy animal. It looked like a big gorilla. And that's when I just turned around, grabbed my necklace, and just prayed, please, God. I just knew that it was something to get away from. I moved all the way over to that side of the road, and then I walked maybe 10 feet down, turned to look behind me. It was just following me with its head just all the way down the road. And I just turned around and never looked back.
God, that had to be the scariest thing ever.
Oh, yeah.
Jamie snuck out of her house that night looking for a little excitement, but she got way more than she was expecting. If a little bad behavior was all it took to see a Sasquatch, I'd be seeing them all the time. And Moneymaker would be surrounded by them.
You could clearly make out the whole silhouette of it. You could tell that it was shoulders coming forward.
Right. Okay, well, I'm gonna go stand where you saw the creature, and you get where you were, and we'll get an idea how big this thing was.
Okay. It was right there. Yeah, that's exactly where it was.
Right now, how do I look in comparison to the height?
The height was about where your chest is. Yeah, it was like right there. Yeah.
Right here? So if its head was about here, but its knuckles were on the ground, that's like at least a foot over my head. Then how wide were the shoulders? So I'm gonna stop my hands when it's the right width.
About like that, yeah.
Okay, so it's pretty big.
That's why I was so scared.
Jamie walked right up on that squatch. I mean, she was literally 15, 18 feet from it, looked right at it. This thing had to be a Sasquatch. I mean, if you came out with some far-fetched story about a escaped gorilla, it wouldn't even match that size. So I'm sure this was the kind of excitement you were looking for when you snuck out that night.
No, it wasn't.
So no more sneaking out after that?
No. No more sneaking out.
A lot of parents wish they had a Bigfoot hanging outside their house to keep their teenage girls in there at night.